Down in front. Hey everybody, this is Pevos for MLive, and I am here at beautiful Comerica Park in downtown Detroit for the Tigers Padres game. And I'm sitting in what a study from bookies.com says is the worst seat at Comerica Park. Now, granted, there are no bad seats at Comerica Park. There's no poles sitting in front of like they were at Tiger Stadium or Fenway Park. So this is the worst seat. Actually, I was not in the worst seat. This is the worst seat. Section 345, row 20, seat 9. Now, according to the study, now let's take a look at the view here. This is the last seat. This is the last seat in the row at the top of the stadium. And the reason that bookies list this as the worst seat in the stadium is because, number one, the sun is blinding you in the eye right there at this night game. Number two, you can't see all of left field in foul territory. It's obstructed from the upper level seats here. So as you can see, there's a corner missing. You can't really see it where with the bullpen. You can't see the bullpen. So bookies did a study. And this is actually not the worst seat in all of the majors. Fenway Park has one with a big pole in front of it. By the way, look how high we are. Look at this view. It is a gorgeous view. I mean, there are no bad seats here at Comerica Park, number one. But I have to shield my eyes right now. I cannot see the field because the sun is in my eyes. And, of course, it's obstructed. And, of course, well, not really obstructed, but it's, the foul line, the bullpen, they're cut off a little bit. And it's just really, really high up. This is the highest seat ever that you can possibly get at Comerica Park. Hey, look, Ford Field. So bookies.com, a site, did a study, and this is what they came up with. So here, let me give you the camera, and I'm going to list off why the exact reasons Bookie listed this as the worst seat. So again, 345, section 345, row 20, the last row up here. Seat 9. Now, supposedly this is a $10 seat for weekdays, and I think $15 for weekends. Nobody else is really up here. There's a few people a couple rows below. So let's take a look at the field view again. So this is actually the 13th ranked worst seat in all of the majors according to the score from bookies. And their study cites obstruction. There's not really obstruction here, but you can see that it's partially cut off down here, as I mentioned. Distance from home plate. Yeah, this is as far as it gets from home plate. So look at home plate to the right there. Yep, you can see it. Plate seat angle. You know, we're in the corner, so I guess it's the worst angle, I guess, technically you can get. Exposure to the sun / rain and weather elements. Now, actually, we're under an overhang, so there's no rain going to get us. But as you can see, the sun is right in our faces. And it'll probably be that way for a couple hours. No, not even that. Maybe 8 o'clock it'll go down. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. Also, it's the study from Bookies cites proximity to concessions and restrooms. So yeah, you really have to walk down quite a way to get to the restrooms or concessions, and heck, some of them might be closed. We're so far away. So yeah, let me grab the camera here. So I hope you guys are enjoying this gorgeous view at Comerica Park. And there are really no bad seats at Comerica Park. All right, there are no bad seats, but if you're gonna say this is a bad seat, then this is a bad seat for how far it is. I have to put my hand in front over my eyes to shade the sun. You can't see a fly ball or foul ball hit down the left field line in foul territory. And I feel like I'm not even at the stadium because it's so far away, to be honest with you. And yeah, Randy says we're so far that the ball is hit, and it does take like a second for the sound to register. the speed of sound. So the crack of the bat, the ball's already, in the outfield by the time you kind of hear the ball. It's kind of funny. So he's absolutely right about that. So there you go, folks. Section 345, the final row up here, row 20, seat 9. So if you're ever interested in getting the worst seat at Comerica Park, technically this is it according to a study from Bookies. It's only $10 on the weekday and $24 on the weekend. And again, there's no real bad seats at Comerica, but it's just really nice. And I wanted to point out my shirt. I forgot to mention that. Let's show my shirt. This is the pitching ninja shirt in honor of Emily Walden. Emily's battling breast cancer right now. She's a Detroit Tigers minor league reporter. So I wanted to shout out to Emily, who just had surgery. So she's been battling this for a number of months now. So this is the pink pitching ninja in honor of Emily battling breast cancer. So everybody wish Emily Walden well. And there you go. The worst seat at Comerica Park. So you can buy a $10 seat or $15 on the weekend, I believe, and kind of sit anywhere here in the upper deck. Look, you can go all the way over there, and just nobody's going to bother you. So this is the Bob Euchre seat of all Bob Euchre seats, right? Randy, nosebleed section. Bob Euchre, this is where they would have put him. In fact, if you look on the YouTube and go to the old Bob Euchre, type in like Bob Euchre front row, it'll give you that. It's really funny. So there you go. According to bookies.com, worst seat at Comerica Park. We are really high up, by the way. There's the Miguel Cabrera hit chart, 505 home runs, 3,070 hit, his milestones. And it's, you know, it's not that steep either. You go to Little Caesars Arena and it's steep, right? This is really not steep. So it really isn't. These folks have some good seats. How do you guys like your seats up here? This is a good view, right? Yeah, it's a good view. Yeah, I know, the sunshine. There you go. And we do have a roof. See, that's a good point. Technically, the worst seat would be about halfway down when you're not under the overhang and if it's raining, but that's kind of funny. But yeah, so I almost don't feel like I'm at the game, though. Like, I feel like I'm just kind of hearing vague music from a distance when they play some music, and little bits of crowd noises, but and I have to squint, and I think he struck him out to end the inning. Oh, there's a bird. Even the birds barely come up here. All right, so there you go. And just to reiterate, just to repeat one last time, Bookies.com did a study and says this is the worst seat at Comerica Park. 345, row 20, section 9. Because of its proximity to home plate, the angle, obstruction. It's not really obstructed, but you can't see the left field foul line. Now this is a $10 or $15 seat, and it has a great view, so can't really complain. So there you go. I hope you guys have enjoyed a little taste of what it looks like here at beautiful Comerica Park. In the worst seat, yeah, Mark, these seats did used to be $5. Now they're 10 or 15, depending on the day, roughly. So, well, there you go. Hope you guys have enjoyed what is officially known as the worst seat at Comerica Park, with probably the best view, to be honest with you. So I'm Edward Pevos reporting for MLive.